Well, hello everybody, my name is Brekdon and welcome to another Walking Dead What If on the channel. And today we're going to be doing a theory that's similar to others we've done before, and that is what if both Carley and Doug survived. And this is going to be from episode 1, so we'll get right into it. Before we get into today's video, only 11% of you watching this video right now are actually subscribed. So if you do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you smash the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my weekly Walking Dead videos. However, enjoy the video. To start off this what if, we need to set the stage. We need something that changes for this what if to be possible. And to make things simple, we are going to have it so that Doug doesn't get grabbed by the walkers at the window. So then Lee can help Carley and they can all run out together. And then we are going to start this what if off at episode 2. By episode 2, Carley and Doug, they are in a relationship. So this would cause them to want some alone time at the motor inn. So when the rest of the group goes to the dairy, they would both stay back there for demonetization reasons. I mean, I'm not monetized, but you know, just in case the video in the future gets monetized, we'll keep it PG. So episode 2, about the same. They'd come to help, they'd do what they did in the original game, but except from that, it's all the same. I don't think they had too much of an impact in episode 2. So yeah, episode 3 is where things get a bit spicy, and this spiciness starts when the RV breaks down. And I think you all know what happens here. If you're a fan of the Walking Dead game and you've played it all, you know exactly what's happened here in the original game. But in this one, I'm going to have Carley get a shot here and not Doug. And my reasoning for this is Lily intended to shoot Carley and she did not intend to shoot Doug. And now you could argue that Doug would just pull Carley away and he'd get shot, but we're not doing that because I think Doug would be a more interesting character to continue through to episode 5, and you'll see why in episode 4. Before we move on to episode 4, episode 3 finishes the same. There's a much more tension when Ben tells Lee about what he did, but I think Lee would still keep it a secret and wait for the right time to tell the group. In episode 4, Doug would go down to the river with Kenny and Lee instead of it just being Kenny and Lee, because obviously Doug's good with the technology and that, so he'd be able to help get a good boat and could fix any issues. When the walkers come and Molly's there, both Doug and Lee would go into the sewers, they would find Vernon, and they would all be best friends. And then yeah, the thing's about the same till Crawford. Doug stays back because he thinks there's people there and he doesn't want to be killing people without having to. And then that plays out the same. Ben tells Kenny, and obviously Doug doesn't know at this point, so he's going to be pretty confused when Kenny returns absolutely raging. But when Kenny does come back, he tells Doug, and Doug is a bit angry, but I don't think he'd be as angry as Kenny. I think he'd be more on the disappointed side, and he'd be more willing to forgive Ben, I guess, but not straight away, like episode 5 time, maybe. However, Lee still gets bit, as Clementine still goes missing. The boat still gets stolen, which is a bit tragic, but you know, we've already had a what if where the boat's still fine, so need to spice things up a little bit. It's on the card right now, card above your head, if you want to watch it. In episode 5, the episode would play out the same until the group had to jump from the mansion to the tops of the building. This is different because Doug would be stuck behind in the building. Doesn't matter if Ben was alive or not, Doug would refuse to jump across that railing as it looks very unstable, and Doug is a very smart man. So Doug would be separated from the group. The group would continue the rest of the episode, get Clementine, Lee dies, and then they'd all meet up again at the end with Krista and Amid going back to find Doug after they're separated from Lee. And then they all find Clementine, and that's how the season ends. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. If you want to see a part 2 to this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and tell me down in the comments below, so that I know that you will actually want to see it. But until next time, my name is Brekdon, and I'm out. Super slap. Wap.